So there are conflicting reports regarding Roman Reigns, regarding after he was suspended. A report came out about this week saying that Roman Reigns was ordered by Triple H and some executive producer, talent relations executive named Mark Caron. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that last name wrong. Who is known for Total Divas. That he needed to go and apologize to the rest of the performers, meaning Roman Reigns, for failing the wellness policy and getting suspended. I could get why WWE's demanding an apology because Roman Reigns was being pushed as this big face, and now there's this event happening, and to be honest, he let the company down, he let the people down mentality. I get that. But at the same time, why should he be forced to apologize? Like, okay, I get it. He needs to be punished. I agree with that. But really, like the reaction from WWE staff members were like very mixed about it, saying, "Oh, Roman Reigns was unnecessary and humiliating for him to take part in." Others felt that this was something that Reigns deserved due to being handed the push of the century and falling on his face due to a testing violation. Um, it's hard to really say where this goes, and now there's a report going around that it didn't happen, that Roman Reigns did not apologize, and that would not surprise me as well because Randy Orton never apologized. In fact, he reveled in his attitude back then. Um, and I think the wellness policy wasn't taken as seriously than it is now, considering. Well, I would say somewhat because Vince McMahon wanted to sweep it under the rug. So, and surprisingly, this was not a Vince McMahon order. This was a Triple H order. So, I'm not going to go into some, oh, well, Triple H is a genius, so he's clearly in the right here. I'm more in the middle here. Like, yes, I get Roman Reigns needs to own up for his mistakes. That's what he needs to do. And on the second hand, it comes off as forced and humiliating because if Roman Reigns is being forced to apologize for something that, well, I don't know, is being forced to apologize, then people are going to look at this and think, oh, he's not really sincere then. Like, he went on Twitter, and now people are going to speculate, oh, well, did WWE force him to say all this? Because there's a chance it could be, and that could be true. But ultimately, Roman Reigns has to own up to this, and a lot of people for have been arguing back and forth. Oh, he took drugs. Oh, he took steroids. Oh, he took an enhancing drug. No, they found traces of marijuana in him, which wouldn't really be a suspension. Like, apparently, it would only be a fine. So they found something else. I don't know exactly what it is. I might make another video about this tomorrow after this video. But ultimately, this whole report about Roman Reigns being suspended has cost the company dearly and has really humiliated talent. But a lot of people are trying to take stride, try to find something to turn into a positive. Like WWE's addressing it. Vince McMahon's trying to make it into a positive by doing this redemption storyline that I've talked about. So you can check that out in a previous video. Along with that, let's see. He also, the other big part is that he's going to lose $100,000 because he's not at the house shows. Yes, Roman Reigns is going to lose $100,000 from the house shows he will be missing, and WWE has been letting Ambrose do double duty, and Seth Rollins mocked Roman Reigns by doing the triple powerbomb moveset, but this time with just two people, with Ambrose and Rollins doing it on Kevin Owens, which I'm wondering, okay, that was actually kind of cool, but to see that happen, like, how could you not turn Roman Reigns heel? Like, have him come out, spear both Ambrose and Rollins, and then, like, don't show up for the Battleground pay-per-view, or don't show up at Battleground's main event, and instead cause a no contest by slamming steel chairs on both Ambrose and Rollins, just like Seth Rollins did in the Shield, when the Shield collapsed. Like, that would have cemented a heel turn, but he clearly doesn't like to believe it. Oh, he needs to turn heel. No, he doesn't. You see, we know better than you pompous fans. You think you know what to come up with for creative, but we have soap opera writers. not wrestling writers. Vince McMahon hates wrestling writers, since they are all about the wrestling. And the wrestling is a bane in McMahon's existence, even though his company is a wrestling company. And man, I do not know what I'm thinking anymore. So, is this report true? Yes, maybe, and no, because there's a conflicting, like I said earlier, that maybe he did not apologize. Maybe he wasn't forced to apologize, which would be positive in some ways, but also kind of negative because WWE needs something. And like, I get if he didn't apologize because Randy Orton never apologized. In fact, a lot of the wrestlers who's been suspended never apologized for what happened. Like, I get if a top tier guy would have to be forced to apologize because they kind of let the company down because they're supposed to be the main event talent and, well, they get suspended and therefore they lose money. The company loses money. They lose money to provide. Like, it's already bad enough for the mid card guys who barely make money since they're barely used on the show and they're only using their downside guarantee now. So, yeah. So if Roman Reigns out, Ambrose and Rollins have been taking control of everything in the house shows, and they're building up Roman Reigns' storyline on TV, which I will talk about in my Thoughts of Battleground build-up this year. So you'll be expecting that. Well, those are my thoughts on Roman Reigns' forced order to apologize to the locker room. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate. Stay tuned for more.